Hello everyone. Those who are going to enter their MBBS course must have lots and lots of questions in their minds. One of the popular question among these is which books to read in first year MBBS. You have probably guessed that this is exactly going to be the topic of today's video. So without any delay, let's start. In case you are new to my channel, myself Nivedita Kauri, I am an MBBS student at Bankura Sammilani Medical College, West Bengal. In our first year MBBS, we have mainly three subjects: anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. These are the preclinical subjects. They have very little to do directly with the patients, but they form the foundation, they form the base. And if your base is strong, then only you can build a multi-story building on it. But the thing is, there are innumerable books available in the market or over the internet. Frankly speaking, we don't need all of them. You have to read a lot, but your time is limited. So you have to limit your resources. You have to decide which books you are going to buy and read. This video is going to be the book guide for your entire first year MBBS. Pay attention and watch till the end. Let's first discuss the anatomy books. In anatomy, we have gross anatomy, general anatomy, histology, embryology, osteology, viscera, dissection, and a small part of radiology is also there. If you love to read anatomy and want to dive more into the subject, then you can buy the standard textbook, which is Gray's Anatomy. But Gray's Anatomy is not necessary for your undergraduate level. You can use it as a reference book. The book you have to read is BDC or BD Chaurasia's book. These are the BDC's books. There are 4 volumes. The first volume is on upper limb and thorax, second one on lower limb and abdomen and pelvis, third one is on head and neck, and fourth one is about brain and neuroanatomy. These books are really helpful. They are easy to understand and they are also written in an exam-oriented manner. Apart from BDC, I have gross anatomy books by AKD, Dr. Ashim Kumar Dotto. Let me show you. Like BDC, here also we have 4 volumes. The first volume is on thorax and abdomen, second one is on head and neck, third one is about superior and inferior extremities, our so-called supex and infex, and the fourth part is on neuroanatomy. What I felt about these books is they have a bit more information than BDCs, but in our college, our teachers used to follow these books while teaching. So it was very easy for me to read from these books. For gross anatomy, you can have Visram Singh's books also, but I don't have those books. Next is general anatomy. General anatomy provides you with the basic knowledge to understand anatomy. It tells us about the muscles, bones, joints, blood vessels, etc. For general anatomy, I read AKD's book. The BDC's book is also there, but I didn't read from that book. For clinical anatomy, I had Visram Singh's book. You can buy it. For histology, you can buy IB Singh's book, that is Dr. Inderbir Singh's book. This book has several diagrams and identifying features of different histological slides. You can draw those diagrams in your practical copy and also in your exam. One thing I would like to add here: whenever possible, take pictures of the microscopic view of the histology slides. You can simply search them over the internet, and when you have some free time in your hands, just go through them. It will train your eyes. Otherwise, you will be lost in the world of pink and blue. Coming to the embryology part. For this also, I read IB Singh's book, that is Dr. Inderbir Singh's book. For dissection, you can buy Cunningham's book. I don't have it. For dissection, I attended most of the classes and read the anatomy of the concerned part properly, and that helped me. For osteology and viscera, you don't need to buy separate books. Attend all the classes. If you can attend all the classes or at least most of the classes and learn the anatomy by placing the bone or viscera on your own hands, that much is sufficient. Alright, this is all about anatomy books. Let's come to the physiology part. For physiology, the standard textbooks are Ganam and Guyton. You can buy any one of them. This is Ganam's review of medical physiology. Physiology is a very important subject. It forms the basis of medicine. You have to be very clear about the physiological aspect of different systems of human body. Beside the standard textbooks of physiology, Dr. A.K. Jain's book is also there. But for me, I read D.P. Sir's book, that is The Principle of Physiology by Dr. Debashish Pramanik. All the concepts are written here in a very lucid language. You can write the answers in your answer copy in exam hall from this book. Next comes biochemistry. Biochemistry is a very fascinating subject. Lots of understandings, lots of chemical reactions are there. For biochemistry, the standard textbooks are Harper and Lippincott. They are very helpful for clearing your concepts. But the problem is, you can't form your answer from these books. For this, you have to read D.M. Vasudevan or Satyanarayan. I started reading from Vasudevan, but then I found a book written by Pankaja Nayak and I found it very much friendly for me. You can go for it. I issued that book from the library of my college. Right now I don't have the book with me. I have mentioned almost all the books which are needed. I have mentioned the gold standard books, the easy to read and exam friendly books. The gold standard books are actually there to help to build your concept very clearly. You can buy them as per your choice. You can issue some books from your college library, and if you want to buy the books, then I have put the links in the description box. You can check out. And almost all the books are available in the bookstores near every medical college. You may not have the physical copies with you. You can take the PDF versions of the books which are widely available. Okay, if you got value from this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have made a video on how to succeed in first year MBBS. If you haven't watched that video, check this out. As always, thanks for watching.